Well, hello, all you cruise addicts. I'm Jack, and I'm back. I guess that means I'm back, Jack. So today's cruise news story, we're going to head on over to our friends at Norwegian Cruise Lines. Norwegian Cruise Lines has announced that later on this year that the Norwegian Encore is going to go to dry dock. When she goes to dry dock, they're going to do several things besides refresh the ship with furnishing and bedding and stuff like that. They're going to expand the owner suite in the Haven area. They're going to add a thermal suite to the spa. They're also going to add 24 balcony staterooms to the ship. As reported, I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see more reporting coming out, but it's been reported that's going to add another $150,000 a year per stateroom to the bottom line of that cruise ship. So I don't know. Which I know is all a revenue thing, but from what I hear, these additional balcony staterooms are going to take up part, if not all, of the observation lounge. That part I'm not real keen on. My last Royal Caribbean cruise I went on, me and my son went up to the Crane and Anchor Lounge, and half of that is gone. Half of that is now a Japanese restaurant. I guess it's a Japanese restaurant. It's a sushi restaurant. They're taking up our public spaces and using that to make more revenue, which I understand it's only business. That's what the cruise ships are about, is making a profit. I understand that. But when you start taking out, especially on Norwegian, that's one thing I love about Norwegian Cruise Lines is their observation lounge. As far as I know, every cruise ship has one, and they're an awesome place to sit. Okay, on some of your older ships, it's like Royal Caribbean. It's not a full buffet, but it's like a place where you can get some snacks. But it is a nice place to sit while you fly across the ocean, or it's really a popular place when you're pulling into port. So, but that Norwegian said that they are going to do that throughout the rest of the fleet as the rest of the fleet enters dry dock. Now that we'll have to see how that works out, as the people who get onto the Encore, they fill out their surveys, they get on social media, they get on the message boards, whatever, and they talk about the Encore. Believe it or not, the cruise lines read this stuff, okay? The cruise lines watch the YouTube videos, they get on the different platforms, they read your messages. I'm not sure if they pay too much attention to those surveys, okay? As I know the survey is done by a third party, and from what I hear, that they just get a graph of how people are voting in each one of those categories. That's all they see. They see whether everybody's enjoying it or whether everybody's not enjoying it. And if everybody just lies just because they want to get it over with and hits 10 on everything, the numbers are going to look like, hey, everybody's loving this stuff. And then everybody gets home, makes YouTube videos, gets on Twitter or whatever, and states how they really feel. That gets them two different gauges, folks. It gets them two different gauges. So I don't know how much of that survey that you get at the end of the cruise they actually see. Now, Princess, I will say Princess is amazing. It's the only cruise line I've been on where 2 days into the cruise, they put a form in your room that they want you to fill out on how do you feel about your cruise thus far. They want to know before they get too deep into this thing, how are you liking it in the first 48 hours of your cruise, and you give that back to your room steward. Whether they read them or not, nobody knows. But I do appreciate that aspect. It at least makes you feel like that you're being heard. It makes you feel like that they actually care. So we'll see how this goes. I've seen changes like this happen in the cruise industry where they say they're going to do something, and then people get online and they throw a hissy, and the cruise lines backpedal. I have seen that also. So that's your cruise news for now. That's the latest update on what's going on out in the world of cruising. So I haven't said it yet. I'm going to say it now, if you wouldn't mind. Like my videos, subscribe to my videos, and turn that notification bell on so you get notified every time I put out new videos, which is very, very frequently. So, as always, thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I will see you in the next one.